Let's talk a little bit about the notion that the government will affect your lifestyle by telling you whether you can drink large sugar containing drinks and programs like that. How do you feel about using the government as a sort of instructor of healthful living, as Mayor Bloomberg has proposed in New York?
It's very clear that the environment plays a role in health-related behaviors. There's no question about that. But I think that it is nonsensical to believe that we can change those behaviors in a meaningful way by limiting the amount of cola in a container. That's just absolutely irrational. I'm not even comfortable taxing sweetened sodas because there is nothing intrinsically bad or evil about sugar if consumed in moderate amounts, or about the occasional consumption of soda drinks. I take a completely different view when it comes to things that are intrinsically harmful, like tobacco, smoking. So personally, if I were king, I would increase the tax on cigarettes by $10 a pack. And I would make sure that every single dollar raised through taxes on cigarettes, a harmful product, goes to pay for the care of the complications of smoking, so that I don't have to. Let the smokers pay for their own problems. I think this is an inappropriate approach when it comes to things like exercise and eating choices, which of course translate to weight problems. So what would I do there? There I would give significant rewards to those who care for themselves. Now, you can look at it the other way and say, hey, wait a minute, you're penalizing me if I'm overweight and sedentary. I don't care how you look at it, that's what I would do. The CDC is projecting now that 1/3 of Americans could have diabetes by the year 2050. The American Diabetes Association now is on record as saying that 1/3 of all children born in the year 2000 will have diabetes in their lifetime. Our society can't survive this. We cannot survive this. So I think dramatic measures are needed, but not the ones being proposed by Mayor Bloomberg. Personally, I think we have to put much more emphasis on the issue of individual responsibility. Call it blaming the victim if you want. But I think it is about time to insist that parents feed their children properly or label them as bad parents. I think it is time that we look at sedentary people who refuse to be active and therefore put themselves at risk and our country at risk and label them as lazy. It's become a national security issue. About 30% of the recruits, volunteers, men and women who want to volunteer for the Army, can't come in because they're overweight. This is insane. So I don't think government has a role in dictating what we eat, but I do think government has a role in rewarding those who eat well.